Well, hello there, Builders T Club members. I just wanted to take a couple quick minutes to talk to you a little bit about the Scramble coming up on Tuesday at Glen Woody. First off, I want to mention the weather. All right, most of you probably already know that it's going to be hot next week. Most of the days next week, we're looking at temps up in the mid-90s and heat indexes reaching probably into the hundreds. So make sure you're hydrating, all right? And don't wait until the day of the event to start hydrating. It is a fact that hydrating prior to an activity is just as important as staying hydrated during the activity. So make sure you're getting plenty of fluids this weekend and leading into the events next week during that hot spell. I just want everybody to be as safe and healthy as possible. Now, as far as the Scramble itself, we had 52 people sign up for the Scramble, which worked out really good because that gives us exactly 13 teams with 4 people on a team. 13 teams, $200 per team. That's $2,600 of prize money available for the Scramble. We'll take $200 off the top for closest to the pins, and that leaves $2,400 for the winning teams. We're going to be paying first, second, and third place for the Scramble. That $2,400 will break down to $1,200 for first place, $800 for second, and $400 for third. As far as the closest to the pins, we're going to do that just like our regular daily game. All right. You know, if you're an A division player or a B division player, well, there's going to be a payout on each par 3 for both A and B division players, and that's going to be $25 just like our regular daily game. As long as you're in the Scramble, you are eligible for the closest to the pin. That was part of your entry fee. Okay, now as far as play during the Scramble, all right, every player, let's see, hits from every spot, and then the team selects the best shot to play for their next stroke. This process repeats until the ball is holed, resulting in one shared score for the team on each hole. Now, when you hit your tee shot, of course, you're going to hit your tee shot. You're going to pick which one is the best one that you guys all want to hit from. You mark that ball, and then everybody's going to go pick up their ball, and you're going to go and hit from that spot. Now, when you're going to hit from that spot, you get to drop your ball within one club length of the ball that you chose, no closer to the hole and not improving your lie, which means if you're choosing a ball that happens to be in a hazard, a bunker, or in the rough, then you would have to hit from the hazard, the bunker, or the rough. All right, you can't be 1 foot off the fairway in the rough and say, okay, I'm going to give myself that one club length and put the ball in the fairway. Can't do that. So you play that way all the way up until you get on the hole, and then, or not on the hole, on the green. And then you choose which ball you want to use where you're going to putt from. You mark that ball, and at that point, you no longer get one club length. You need to place your ball within 3 inches of that mark. And then you putt, and you continue that process until the ball is in the hole. Okay, and that means in the hole. No gimmies. This is the Builders T Club. We do not play gimmies, so make sure you hole out everything. Also, if you're not aware, this is a handicap event. And the way the handicaps are calculated for each team is every team has an A, a B, a C, and a D player. You use 20% of the A player's handicap, 15% of the B player's handicap, 10% of the C, and 5% of the D player's handicap. And then that's how you get your cumulative handicap. All right, as it worked out, if you look at the teams which are attached to the email that this video came with, every single team, all 13 of them, have a handicap of either 8 or 9. All right, so everybody is within 1 stroke. So I don't know how much more even the teams could have turned out. And so you take that 8 or 9, it gets deducted from your team's total score at the end of the round, and that's your score for the round. All right, so that's really about all I got to say about the Scramble coming up. I do want to mention that I got a message from Greg Lewis this morning. As many of you know, he's recovering from bypass surgery. And he said that he was in quite a bit of pain yesterday, but he's feeling much better today. Still some pain, but definitely better. And I'm sure each day he's going to get a little bit better. So keep Greg in your thoughts and your prayers. Greg, if you see this, we're right behind you, buddy. We're all thinking about you, and we can't wait to see you recovered and back on the golf course and in the bowling alley. So everybody have a great weekend. Be careful with the heat that's coming up, and I look forward to seeing everybody Tuesday at Glen Woody. It should be a great Scramble. Take care. Bye.